Welcome to our retirement, folks. I'm stood outside at front with a dustbin on in road here and just on edge here to keep a space for Helen. I'm getting some black looks. Come on, Helen.
The jacket's on as well this morning. Yeah. There's no ice cream down there today. So where's your house then now?
Round corner. You'll see it, we'll go.
Okay. What's the down do? Like a nutter. I think dogs have a thing when I first go somewhere. Yeah. I think it's like the smell of the dogs. Looking at you in their kitchen.
All these shadows.
See, you do see things in an artistic way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's got canal houses in Kidderminster because there's quite a lot of canal there.
We were just saying that that's a very English scene. Yeah, it's a brand new bridge here, and oh, people hate it.
Bridge?
It's
one that turns?
it's electric. Is it electric, Pat?
Oh.
There's the nature reserve there at Rodley.
Kiddie down there on a skateboard.
Oh yes, that's the same.
And this is the famous bridge.
No. Did it used to be something else?
You've got to read up on it to know how to do it.
What did it used to be?
You've got to have a key to open that, and it's really complicated. To wind,
That's the one at Inverness, you've got the man in the hut.
to wind this,
Is he? Sits there and does it, yeah.
and this should go in. It shouldn't be stuck out like that.
Because when you're walking on pavement.
There's somebody missing, isn't there? Welcome to the sickness channel, folks.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
We're hopeless, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've woken up like this.
This morning.
You wore us out, Helen.
She's a good little chatter. Kept
She-
us going all day.
She did. No, it was nice. It was nice,
Very nice to see
to
you.
see Helen
And
and Wolfie.
Wolfie, yeah. He's a good dog.
He
Lovely.
was a good dog. He didn't bother her any one bit.
Mm.
Where are we off? Oh. Honestly, we just go, us nowadays,
Go from one tragedy to another.
one sickness, we're two sickies, honest. What's up with us? I went years,
I know.
never had a cold.
I know we did.
Never had nothing. Even when people were dropping like flies round us, we didn't get ill.
No,
And now we can't.
we can't clear it off, can
No, can't be free of it.
we? If he's free of it, I get it and then pass it back to him and pass it back to Tracy and then back. God. Blimey.
I was alright yesterday. I mean, I was getting a bit of a sore throat, but I'm allergic to dogs and cats anyway, so I just thought it was
Wolfie.
Wolfie being near us for so long. But I don't think it was Wolfie.
No, I think it was you.
I think I must be.
Getting this back.
Oh, dear Ellen, I hope you don't get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't want it. Well, Helen decided not to go to where she was planning to go when she left. Trevor took her down to show her where little parking area was down here. Didn't you?
Back canal.
You managed to get in. It's only a smallish van, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And she took Wolfie for a walk on canal. And we'd been earlier on round, hadn't we?
I filmed it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I did a bit more filming than you were arriving, Helen. But, blooming, it didn't film. I pressed record.
Oh dear. You don't
So
know.
all there is a little bit, of you parking up. I know.
She did well.
She
Getting
did.
in there, she backed in.
A good
didn't she?
little driver, Helen. You're all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that van's all right. Thud along, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, it's
When you're driving it?
it's a lovely van. Old Carl's done a brilliant job on it. Yeah.
You were on a ferry, weren't you, yesterday?
Yeah, he's coming back from Europe, is Carl. I could get on with that. On my Todd, you know.
What, that camper?
Yeah.
What, you don't think it'd be any good for two people? Is it a bit squeezy?
I reckon we could at a pinch.
Yeah.
It's just that they're all that design. They're all old. And, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right with Carl because he's a mechanic. And out goes, he can fix it. But me, with us, it's back to the garage and spend another 800 quid, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
And being a pessimist.
Yeah. Being a pessimist. So we're going to have to sort Ernie out today because he was having a right fit in there.
He don't like being neglected,
No.
does he?
No. And he would have liked to have come out and seen the dog.
Oh, yeah, no
But
doubt.
I think Tracy would have had a fit.
He trashes his house when you're not paying attention. And you're not... You know, if your routine changes,
Yeah.
if you do a disappearing act, come
Well,
back.
he knows we're down here. He knew we were down here, so
and
he was
could hear
banging
us.
again.
He wanted to come out.
No. I didn't want it to turn into another crusty pie.
No. And I thought this morning I'm going to have to hire a van, I think, to...
Take your bits up to...
Yeah. Yeah. Because the chair that I sit in,
It's quite a wide
it's
one,
getting
isn't
warm now anyway. Tracy wants rid of it, I think. And my easel and them two big pastel drawings that I've got on canvas. I'm going to take them up and all, put them up wall.
And there's your desk.
And my desk. And
the
cooking
chair.
station.
And
Not that I'm doing any cooking. And what?
that new chair you bought.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that for
yeah, for sitting at my desk. Yeah, all that lot's got to go up there.
Plus all your pen, all them bits and pieces.
Yeah. But I need to replace it with something in the room, in our bedroom. Can't have nothing there. Can't have nowhere. I might want to, you know, I mean, I want a little table, that laptop and whatever. So I don't know what I'm thinking about. They had some like wall units with a drop down desk, didn't they? I'm wondering about
Go and have a look.
getting something like that. Yeah, anyway. And also, I've got to get a phone and all, because if I'm going to photograph new stuff that I do, I can't use this camera. It's not good. It's not good enough. People won't accept it. Too many places. Yeah, won't. I don't know what it is. They say it's either not enough pixels, or too many pixels, or too small. A megabyte, too large a megabyte. I don't know. It's either something technical that I don't understand, that they won't take it. So I'm going to have to get... I hope I don't go and get another phone and it's still the same. But Alethea's got an iPhone. I don't want an iPhone. But Alethea has iPhone, and she's taken a couple of photographs, and
they've accepted them, haven't they?
And not everyone, funnily enough.
Not
them all, no. But some they did and some they didn't. Crazy. I mean, she took a load of pictures from it, all in the same place with the same camera. Some of them were acceptable, some of them weren't. So
weird.
Technology, innit? It's mystery. Anything else? Our Alethea's got an exhibition. She's got a photograph in an exhibition.
It's the end of year.
The end of year show. But it's not at the uni, is it?
No.
It's in another building somewhere in Leeds. She went to did she go to set it up last night or to have a look?
I don't know. She went there anyway. Didn't she?
So we need to go and have a look at that.
We do.
I'm looking forward to a day off today, though.
Yeah.
A day off.
Because we seem to have been busy since Monday, don't we?
We seem to have been busy since last Wednesday.
All right. Last Wednesday.
Yeah, it's been non-stop. Non-stop. Listening to conversations and at meetings and socialising, going out for meals. Social life's not all it's cracked up to be, though.
What?
This social life, it's not all that it's cracked up to be.
What's that?
What?
I'm sat down. Got me other cup of coffee.
Did you sleep all right last night?
I did, yeah. Did you? I mean, I went up and down to the toilet a couple of times.
Not fresh there.
No. I did have a couple of coffees yesterday in the afternoon, which I don't normally do. Oh, and I had a Bucks Fizz last night.
Oh, it's a good job.
Tracy came up with a very nice, 2 nice glasses of Bucks Fizz.
Oh. She knows you like that.
Yeah. Man, I think there might be a little bit left in glass. I couldn't drink it all before it was my bedtime. So I left it. She topped it up.
Oh. It's a good job we're not doing your sugar this morning.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And
Done with blood pressure.
Somebody rang you yesterday, didn't they?
Oh yeah, Kelly, diabetic nurse, to ask me if I could manage to get in for 30th of May. Friday, I think it is, 30th of May. To see her and this new diabetic nurse senior person that they've got on the staff now.
There's a lot of staff at that surgery. It's amazing how many people work at that surgery.
Maybe only do so many hours.
Maybe so. On the wall at back at desk, there's just these pictures of all the people who work there.
Are there pictures of people who all work at West Lodge?
Well,
or
no,
do they
no. It tells you who's at the other two as well.
Right. So there's 3 surgeries.
Look, there's a lot of people.
Mm.
Yeah, and the right list of doctors. I mean, when we come out of army, our doctor's surgery, I mean, it'd just be one.
No, there were 2 of them. I think there were a Dr. Eastman.
Eastman, yeah, that's right.
And another doctor, an older chap. And they had. It were only in a little back-to-back house, their surgery. It was like a little room, wasn't it? Their waiting room. It was just a little living room.
You won't believe it, but when Pat were in St Mary's Hospital having Tracy, I had a right asthma attack. And I think that was, I don't know whether it was stress or been looking after the dog all the time. But I got a right asthma attack. And Jeff Whittaker were living with us at that time. And he rang me dad, because I was sort of delirious. And my dad come and he took one look at me and rang an ambulance. An ambulance took me to Leeds Infirmary. And I mean, I were in there, I don't know, a week. And Pat were in St Mary's and I were in infirmary. And that Dr. Eastman, he rang us both up. Yeah. Asking how we were.
He did. He actually came to see me and told me not to worry about Trevor because he were being well looked after in infirmary. Because I wondered where he was. I was trying, you know, I mean, in them days you didn't have your mobile phones
and all that like
so you could ring one another or text one another. No. Well, you had to have a phone wheeled into you.
Yeah.
On board, didn't you?
Yeah, on a trolley.
Yeah. But yeah, we're ever so good.
Yeah.
I think he came to see me more than once.
Wow.
To tell me how you are.
Wow. They did, you know, they did all these tests on my arm. And they said, we found that you're allergic to your own adrenaline. They said, you're allergic to a lot of things, but you're more allergic to your own adrenaline than anything else. And I said, oh, blooming heck, what do I do about that? They said, stop worrying. Can a leopard change his spots?
Stop worrying.
Me, thrive on it. Yeah. So they gave, that's when Becatide came out. And it's a steroid. And they told me, they said what this does, it relaxes the muscles in your windpipe so that it anaesthetises them, sort of. Not completely, but sort of anaesthetises them so that they don't tighten up, you know, when you're stressing about stuff. And ever since that inhaler came out, I've had a few attacks, but not many. Yeah. I mean, prior to that, they tried me on every tablet in existence for asthma. None of it did any good. And I were always having time off school, time off work with asthma. And you could be fit as a lot one day, be totally incapacitated the next, and following day you'd be all right again. And nobody would believe you when you told them.
That's why you started working for yourself.
Yeah, I did. It made me want to work for myself because I was sick of people thinking I was skiving. Mm.
You used to go away in them days, didn't you? So, driving for lorries,
Long distance.
long distance, delivering furniture and stuff, all sorts.
I hated
You
that.
hated that. But you had to stay out, didn't you?
Mm. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to do long distance.
He always wanted to do it, even when he were in army. I'm going long distance when I get out.
It's never quite how you imagine.
No,
You know something? I once drove along this road. I don't know where it was. And I come to a bridge that I couldn't get under. I mean, there'd no sat-nav, and that were all maps. I had to reverse miles down this road before I could turn round to go back.
Oh. Oh dear.
Can you imagine with all technology now watching this dot on this screen?
Mm.
And everywhere I went, in them days, all these towns had their half-day closing on different days, and everywhere I went, well, their half-day closing.
You'd have thought that they'd have worked it out by now.
Oh, you think,
Well,
I want to be a long-distance lorry driver. Ooh, working away on my own boss, on my own, nobody bothering me, but, oh, God, the reality is just so different.
Yeah. Oh dear.
So, I've not, what?
Ellen had it all, had her things all on maps, didn't she? All on her phone.
Very organised, Helen.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant. She had all these little stopping places where you can park, all marked off on a map.
Yeah.
Dead organised. I think it's lovely, that you and that little van and dog,
Yeah.
tootling around. I think it's great.
Going to places like the Standing Stones and the, she wanted to go to Cowan Calf, didn't she? But she never got there.
Yeah, I'm very knowledgeable and all about stuff.
Yeah.
She's dead up on pre-Raphaelites, is Helen. Yeah, shows me up. I'm a child in the street, I am.
Yeah.
Any road. I think that's it.
Yeah. Right.
From two croakers.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about croaky voices. We have had some medicine.
Aren't we hopeless, eh? You're watching the disintegration of two human beings, do you know that? It's like watching Titanic, isn't it?
We're both going down.
Yeah. Just slowly going down. The last bit will be right quick.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right, folks, on that cheerful note, we'll say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.